Fa la 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 la. And hello, dear listener. Welcome to Music Minutes from Musicplay, the music education podcast designed to help classroom and general music teachers. This week, I'm your host, Carrie Lynn, and today we are drilling down for the holiday season and going over our holiday winter concert survival guide. Here we go. Now today's survival guide is pulled from an original newsletter written by Denise Gagne, and they are tried and true tips to help you with putting together the best performance you can. With that in mind, music teachers prove that they are the ultimate event planners. Who else can coordinate and organize 500 students, 50 teachers and school staff, and nearly 1,000 parents for multiple shows? It's an extremely busy time for music teachers. Here are the tips and a planning guide for getting through this exciting time of year. The topics we'll cover in this episode are venue, performers, and volunteers. Let's get started. Venue. There are a lot of things to consider when it comes to your performance venue. Number 1. The number of students and audience members. Look into the fire code for your venue. Are there any restrictions as to how many people can be in a space? If so, you may need to regroup your students, have multiple concert nights, or only allow a certain number of people to come and watch. Number 2. Stage, risers, and lighting. Can the audience see the students? This can sometimes be very challenging in a school gym, so a stage or riser may be needed. Also, if no additional lighting is provided in your venue, you may need to rent, borrow, or purchase additional lighting. Number 3. Sound system. Can the audience hear the kids? Does your venue have a good quality sound system, or will you need to rent, borrow, or purchase something different? For our school concerts, we use 2 microphones for the choir and 2 for speaking roles or soloists. Wireless microphones are great for avoiding additional cords and wires that can become a tripping hazard. Number 4. Pathways. How can students move smoothly onto the stage or risers as quickly and efficiently as possible? If you're setting up chairs, is there an aisle or pathways set up for easy movement for the audience? Is there a place for audience members with limited mobility to view the performance? Make sure all the cords and wires are taped down to avoid a tripping hazard. Number 5. Ticketing. Due to the large numbers in some schools, you may need to restrict the number of people coming to the concert for each student. You can either use paper tickets, register your event on Eventbrite, which is free, or ask parents to fill out an online ticket request form on Google Forms. Now, on to putting together your students and cast. Number 1. Performers' contracts. If you are doing auditions for speaking roles, start auditions in early November. Send home a performer's contract to provide clear communication with the students and parents of your expectations. Nothing is more frustrating than a student backing out last minute because they have something else happening that evening. Include specific times for both when auditions are and that the student will be available for the performance night, unless illness or an emergency occurs. Number 2. Email and newsletter reminders. Start in November, reminding parents of the date of the concert in all outgoing emails, newsletters, or any other method your school uses for parent communication. Number 3. Clear communication to staff. All staff should be expected to assist with the concert. This is a school event. Some areas where staff can assist include publicity, emails, newsletters, or posters, creating a backdrop and a set, costumes, concert program, classroom rehearsals, make a CD, or use Musicplay online to practice the songs in class. You can also make a video of yourself singing the song with actions. Other areas where staff can assist are setting up the concert, like the stage, risers, props, chairs, backdrop, sound system, or lighting. Running the sound system and lights, runners, which are the people in charge of getting the next class ready backstage, stage helpers for moving props, instruments, transitioning students, and holding open doors, supervision backstage, photos or video recording or live streaming, Prepare backstage emergency supplies such as paper towel, Kleenex, garbage cans, and a broom and dustpan. Assist with entrances, exits, and staging, ticket distribution and collection, and the most important, cleanup. Number 4. Rehearsal schedule. The week of the concert can be extremely busy. Take the time to send out a rehearsal schedule to staff a few weeks before the concert. You will also need to clearly communicate if you will still be covering planning or prep time during this week. Make sure the schedule is approved by your administrator before sending it out. The final tip section can really help you out, and that is the volunteer section. Number 1. Parent volunteers. Your parent community can be a huge help during concert season. Many of the responsibilities previously listed can also be done by a parent volunteer. A great incentive for getting parents to volunteer is giving them reserved or a choice of seats for the concert. There are some amazing parents out there that will assist with costumes, props, backdrops, tickets, and more. Number 2. Student volunteers. Some of your older and more responsible students can also be very helpful. Some schools may even have a leadership group dedicated to assisting with concerts. These students run the lighting and sound systems during the show. They also work on cleanup, costumes, publicity, tickets, stagehands, runners, and more. It takes time to train these students in these jobs, so additional support from your administrator is needed to make all this work. Remember, it is still not too late to put together a holiday concert. You can view more holiday materials available from Themes and Variations at musicplay.ca. Good luck, and thanks for listening.